Another interesting example, an attachment that quickly became a privacy risk. Does this happen? Have you seen it happening? I'm sure you have. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you regularly see new content on data privacy. We are going to talk about sending an attachment which actually turned up to be a privacy risk. An email was sent. Everything was normal. A mail was sent with an attachment, a routine communication. Very standard process, nothing new, nothing big about it. We do it every day, right? Hundreds of emails every day. What was the mistake this time? The wrong attachment. And the attachment had personal information. So I had to send an attachment to vendor A, or I would take another example. I had to send an attachment to my bank with details of salary transfer. What would that mean? Employee name, his banker IFC, his bank account number, and the amount getting transferred. At least these four parameters, right? Even if it is not detailed salary, but at least these four parameters. But instead of sending it to the bank, I quickly send it to someone else. Alternatively, I had to send the salary transfer letter to my bank, but I ended up sending them provident fund details of my team members, which they don't need. Or maybe provident fund details or any tax details of team members or my vendors. They don't need it, right? And that's where the problem starts. That's where the compliance goes off. Fast multitasking, but no verification. Pause. No one checked. No one cared to check. So the real exposure, someone else's data got shared at the wrong place. Customer details, financial records, internal information, everything got shared at a wrong place. It breaks because the speed of sending it did not allow verification to happen. Why am I in a hurry always? Can't I take a few extra seconds to revalidate what am I doing? Repetitive tasks, operational pressures, human oversight, everything is agreeable. You cannot just close your eyes and jump around and do things like that. You need to be careful, which you are not in this case. And that's where it went wrong, or it went broke. Small mistakes create real incidents. No malicious intent. I didn't want to send it to the wrong person. I didn't want to share the information like that. But a real exposure happened. And of course, then it would have a real impact because, in a way, I breached it myself. Organizations miss this. These errors happen. Do they become a part of awareness trainings? They don't. How frequently do even cybersecurity awareness trainings happen in organizations? Not regular. That's where organizations are missing things. Such situations don't get escalated, they get caught. And if they don't get caught, they become normal, and therefore, the next time, I don't need to be careful. I did it last time, I also got saved. DPDP perspective says disclosure matters. It's important. You should disclose. Wrong recipient exposure accountability is still yours. Safeguards do matter. Your responsibility, not anyone else's responsibility. Mature organizations reduce human dependency. They work on better workflows, verification prompts, secure sharing models. Right? So, what would a secure sharing model mean? Sending a critical sensitive information. I'll send it password protected. Password may be shared in a separate email so that if hacker hacks one mail, he either gets the password or gets the data, not both. Password could be informed verbally also if you trust the other side, and if it's a one individual whom you are dealing with, which it ideally should in any case be only one individual, right? File could be encrypted, decryption key shared separately. There are DRM softwares where you share the email and the file with someone, but the DRM does not allow opening that file until it has gone to the right user. When the recipient opens the file, it does not open. Why it does not open? It does not open because the DRM did not give the permission to this person, it gave permission to the banker actually. Right? So you are in a way safe, though the mistake is still the mistake. But people don't check these things. They are in a hurry. Salary is already getting late. There's a lot of pressure. Let's finish it quickly. That's where everything goes wrong. One wrong attachment, one email to the wrong email ID, either of them or both of them can break the trust from the people whose information got wrongly shared, and also to the people who received this wrong information. They would also say, oh, what if tomorrow he shares my information with someone else? So you need to be absolutely clear when you are sending emails, when you are sending attachments, that you are not taking such kind of risks with your data sharing. That's very important. A lot of such mistakes being discussed in this series. You can subscribe to the channel. You can engage me if any privacy engagement you want in your organization, even if it's just spreading employee awareness. My contact details are there in the description. Thank you.